This is Worthing, which is the Florida of England, perhaps. It's got the highest percentage of pensioners in the country live in Worthing, and along the south coast. And I guess people like in England like to come and look at the sea when they're preparing for death. Look out to that space, maybe the New Journey, or just out into the abyss. But it's a very quintessentially English seaside town, and it doesn't matter what the weather's like. There's always a beautiful light down here. Today it's very cloudy, kind of misty, but there's a very soft light, and it's just always interesting. It's always changing. The weather front's changing across the sea. Fabulous sunsets. And as typically with English seaside, there's a tide, and so the sea will come right up here to the pebbles, and then it'll go right out, and all the gulls come down on the sand and pick up whatever they can to eat. There's a pier, and you can just imagine how people used to come down here, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, and walk along the beach, walk along the promenade, and it still has some of that charm. Anyway, I like to come here. I bought a flat here. I'm assuming that's because I intend to come and do what a large percentage of British people do when I reach that age. I'm not old enough yet, but I guess I might roll up here in 20 years' time and sit out here and look at the sea and ponder my mortality. There's a big old rook up there. It's really kind of bleak, and I love that. But it's vast, huge space. It goes on for eternity. It's very windy the other way. Oh, how dogs love the beach. go on the pier and see if there's anyone pondering their death. So I'm outside the cafe, there's not that many people in there gazing out, thinking about mortality and deep things like that, having existential thoughts. But still, I hope you're getting the idea. Las Vegas, Florida and Las Vegas wrapped into one. You can't tell me that doesn't stir you. Make you feel warm and British. Very, very British.
sure to get better. And it was lovely about 11 o'clock.
I know, the
wasn't
sun came out for a bit, didn't
it?
it?
Yeah.
And then it went away.
I done it all wrong. I was indoors doing all the housework and getting everything done and getting the meals ready, and I come out and I thought, oh my God, I kept leaving it. I thought, it's when it turns good again of an evening when you have a bit of a morning.
Do you think? We've only
Yeah.
got a little bit of the day left though, haven't we?
From?
We've only got a little bit of the day left, haven't we?
It, what happens is that it seems to be the tide affects it a lot. No, the tide seems to affect it a lot here, you know.
Does it?
Yeah, you know, if it's nice in the morning, very early, then you find it's late. If it clouds up, it's going to come in again later in the evening, you know, especially in the summer when you've got, say, from 6 in the morning till about 10 or 11 o'clock at night for daylight, you know.
Yeah.
So you've got a good 12 hours lapse, you know.
Right.
So you've got the tide can come right in and go right out, and it does seem to affect it an awful lot.
Are we out full tide out now?
It's just now it's coming in now.
Yeah.
No, it's out about an hour ago.
I like it in the winter the most.
Do you? I always come down every day unless it's raining.
Do you really?
Summer and winter, yeah.
How long have you lived here?
35 years now.
Wow.
I lived in London last for 5 years in Whitehall, and then before that I lived in Kent, Bexley.
Oh, I know Bexley.
Thatcher's constituency,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I was a lad in Kent, you know. So I used to go and work on the farms before the war, you know, when I was about 5 or 6, just as the war was starting, really.
Wow.
Because I'm 78 now, but you know, when the war started, I suppose, what was I, about 6, I suppose?
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's 33, 34, 39, 6, about 6. And of course, if you worked on the farm, when with the farmer hands, you used to get some potatoes or some apples or conference pears. They used to go a lot in Kent, and you know, if you went down there and worked, they always give you a nice big bag to bring home.
Oh, that's good.
As well as a bit of cash. So it was, you know, if you worked hard, you had to earn it.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't go down there on the sky. I never went hopping. There's loads of hops in Kent to do.
Oh, you made your own beer?
No, my brother did. He's made gallons of it, yeah. Yeah, he really did.
Well, Worthing's not a bad place to end up, is it?
No, it's very nice here. It's very, well, if only I could park reliably, I'd be in my element here.
Only you could work?
Park.
Park? Is it hard to park?
Oh, my, yeah. Oh, it's very near impossible.
Really?
You know, it's all right to go and pay in the car park, but if you live here, you know.
You can walk everywhere, can't you?
I do, yeah, I do. Well, I don't have to, but I don't. It's not worth, you know, take the car out and about every third time you can't get in your own parking spaces in the road, you know, because where I live you get an hour's preferential treatment in the morning and a preferential treatment in the afternoon. So you've got to plan your shopping around that so as you get back in the hour. But
Right.
the big drawback is there's 7 parking spaces and 11 people have got parking permits.